definitely can see why they would pick me, because I think it's easy to throw my face on a TV because I'm, in the end, sort of a poster boy for fear, because I represent what everyone's afraid of, because I do and say what I want.
If Marilyn Manson can walk into our town and promote hate, violence, suicide, death, drug use, and Columbine-like behavior, I can say, not without a fight you can't.
The two byproducts of that whole tragedy were violence and entertainment and gun control. And how perfect that was the two things that we were going to talk about with the upcoming election. And also then we forgot about Monica Lewinsky, and we forgot about the president was shooting bombs overseas, yet I'm a bad guy because I've sang some rock and roll songs. And who's a bigger influence, the president or Marilyn Manson?
To my Kodak room, Jack in my eyes, never thought you'd see the asphalt crack, crack, crack like a black eggshell. Don't ever say I never warned you from the start. Don't ever say I never warned you from the start. You're not a shell, and I'm not your dirt.
Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. This is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury. It signifies nothing.
Is there any way to swallow my pride? Can I fuck myself down? Why die? You can kill the father that is vicinity. No Macbeth confessed that Oedipus no longer present tense. No Macbeth confessed that Oedipus no longer present tense. No reason. No reason. No reason.
Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here.
you'd never save me from. So I say whatever, oh, forever. Persephone was choreographed by all the wrong Greeks. The rape of Persephone was a marketing scheme. Rape Persephone. Rape Persephone. Rape Persephone. Rape Persephone.
The wages of sin is death. Nothing in his life became him like the leaving it.
Come on, the true ancestor of feature. It's not your fault that you always wrong. We wanna know that I justify the
books away, cell phones off, no eating, etc. Pencils down. I lied again. MTVU and Temple University have arranged for us to have a guest speaker.
I like the idea of teaching. It's probably, in some strange way, what I would possibly do in another reality.
And he'll be standing in for me. So hopefully he should be waiting right outside the door.
Hello. Are you the teacher?
I am the instructor, so I'm Robert.
This guy looks more up than I do. Yeah. I did bring, I don't know if they'll let the class have it, absinthe, as we know, is the artist's drink. Of course, Van Gogh lost an ear, but that's not necessarily related, only to absinthe. I always try to explain to people that I think that art is far more important than politics. And for some people like me, it is the closest thing that can be religious. I think the idea of God is supposed to be about creation. So I think artists put things in the world. I think that ultimately is spiritual for me. Art to me is a question mark. I don't think it should ever be an answer. You know, if people ask you what your painting means, what your essay means, that is your answer. That is your response.
stars now in the dope show.
If you're an artist, your goal is to affect people, whether that's in a negative way or a positive way. I think ultimately that is the role of the artist in society.
Some of them want to be out here.
Do you feel that the government or the establishment, the powers that be, that they use religion and the media in order to manipulate and dumb the people down so that they control us?
I think that's the principles in which religion was created in the first place. I'm not someone who does not respect religion if that's what someone believes in, but I don't care for the way religion is used to manipulate people.
Do you feel like we're entering some kind of like new proverbial like dark age of censorship, and do you feel that that's fodder for new art, or is it going to be too restrictive?
Ultimately, I think it's, you know, it's the government's way of trying to show us what we know, that art is important. The fact that they're trying to stop it or control what it says justifies what we're all talking about right now.
I love his quote about art as a question mark.
This is really definitely in line with what we've been talking about all semester.
I wasn't even going to come to class today, so, you know, it was a good thing.
It was a huge, huge, huge surprise. I have no idea how our professor pulled this off, but I'm really glad that he did.
I think, you know, there's probably a lot of artists in there that wind up doing something important, and that's a good thing.